Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
No, there's nothing wrong with your screen, and there's nothing wrong with mine either. I do have my laptop, of course, sitting sideways. The actual base of it is sticking straight up into the air, and the screen laying flat on the surface because I'm about to apply the Clear Cal anti-glare film as produced by our friends over at Rad Tech. They sent this to me as soon as I told them I'm getting a unibody MacBook Pro and I'm going to go with a glossy screen. Even though I like matte screens, the way that Apple, can get the matte screen into the MacBook is that they have to change the border around the screen so that it's not black, and it just doesn't look as good as I think the entire black surface of the screen looks. So it's going to be a glossy screen protected by anti-glare coating. You've likely seen a couple of other videos where I'm putting on some kind of protective layer, and so I need all my equipment. I'm using the dust cloth from, I guess Apple gave it to me with the, they didn't give it to me, I bought it with the MacBook Pro. I'm using for a spray right now, because even though I haven't been using this computer at all, I just literally unboxed it less than an hour ago, it's got some smudges and specks on the screen. Got to make sure it's all clean. I'm using Monster's Eye Clean as a solution here. I've got the dust off, and I've also got Scotch tape to help peel away any kind of debris that gets in the way. So, first thing I need to do is make sure, got some smudge there, make sure that this is the right size. It appears to be. I've got to try to match it directly on where the screen is. I mean, yes, this is the back part of the MacBook here, but the screen itself doesn't start for maybe a centimeter in around the parameter. Did I say parameter? I meant perimeter. It's been a long day, guys. Peel off this mask after application completed. So this one's going to be difficult because this is a big screen. Alright, Wicket, are you good? You going to keep them entertained back there? UniversalDanceStage.com, keeping everybody entertained with the music. This one's going to be tough. I've done this with the iPad twice now, and it's difficult because the bigger the screen, the more spot on you have to be. And of course, the longer it's going to take to actually apply. And since this is a screen, I definitely want to make sure that everything stays good. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have blown, since I've got that, I shouldn't have blown with my mouth, because then I could have spit something onto it. It's gonna be a bit of a challenge. As a matter of fact, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it around this way. And I'm gonna go. Boy, if you guys try this at home, let me know how it goes for you. Because this one is going to be, get it lined up. I think I got her. Didn't mean to drop it like that, but I want to make sure it was. You know what I forgot? I need my my credit card. I'm not gonna worry about it. I think I'm doing okay, actually. Of course, any kind of bubbles that appear could very well not disappear, but in a few days' time, end up disappearing. Sometimes you kind of gotta go over the surface twice. This application, wow, surprisingly is going swimmingly. So it looks like I do have a bit of debris. That's where the masking tape comes in. Did I say masking? I meant scotch. Dang, like I said, it's been a long day. Sometimes it's just as easy to just let it glide down on its own than it is to kind of force it down. Of course, watching for bubbles. Trying to ascertain whether those bubbles are being created because of light debris or if it's just an air bubble. And air bubbles are going to happen, and ultimately, you know, the benefit of this is, yes, the screen is protected. I'm trying not to press too hard either. Last thing I want to do is damage the screen. Especially when I'm trying to protect it. That would be ironic. Yeah, I've still got a bit of... This is where it would be useful to have one of you guys here with me. Because I could have one of you... Well, it started out well, but then I... Trying to manage this with just me is, like I said, a bit of a... Dang. But when it goes on, I'm never taking this thing off. There we go. Kind of. I am seeing a few bubbles, but nothing horrible. Not even halfway, guys. Not even halfway. I'm seeing debris here. Keep having to backtrack. And the problem is I don't want to expose too much of the if I can apply pressure right where I see there is debris, it kind of minimizes the footprint of the actual air bubble. That helps. Finally, jeez. I didn't think I'd get past all that. Finally, can peel back a little bit more. Okay, I think I'm about at the halfway mark, guys. A little past halfway now. Oh, some air bubbles there. Here we go, home stretch. Boy, if there's anything in there. Yeah, I see a couple of bubbles, but I'm gonna try to push them out there. Do have some debris. Very long and painstaking process here. Hopefully the dogs don't walk into the tape. Speaking of dogs, what happened to him? Wicket wasn't Wicket right here? Where is he? Right here. It almost needs to have a. These almost need to have a secondary handle for when it gets to this end. And here we go. Oh crap! No, wait! Don't close all the way! Air bubbles. This is gonna be tricky. I can't believe I was talking to my screen protector. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get that one through. Let me see. See what I can do. Yeah, this one's gonna be tricky. And I don't want to take off the top layer yet, because boy, some big air bubbles here. Not so bad on the edges, but boy, I got some big ones. Big ones, big one being like less than dime sized there. And hopefully they'll dissipate. Because I don't think they're debris related. I'm gonna remove this top layer. Now we have a matte screen with some amount of air bubbles. And give this a shot, see how well it works. Got one little tiny one here. A phone call here. I don't know who the hell that was. Got that bubble. Yeah, these big ones here. Alright, we're gonna try to wait it out then, I guess, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that one to go any further than it has. So hopefully, like, within a day, or two, 3 or 4 or 100 or 1,000, that will be minimized. Cleaning her off. Got a couple of air. See, you can see them actually in the reflection. Like right there. Can't get it. But now I have a matte screen. Right there. It's protected. No doubt about that. What do you think? Put a sticker over it? Are you crazy? There you go. How to turn a glossy MacBook into a matte MacBook. Easy enough to do. With the Clear Cow anti-glare film for computer displays. Screen looks nice, and the better part is that I get the advantage of the black border around the screen still with the formerly glossy display. Only now it's matte. And I tell you, looks just as wonderful. No doubt about it. My email address, chris@pirillo.com. Feel free to drop me a line. You know of any other Mac accessories. Might be interesting for me. My email address, as you know, is available to anybody. My blog, also available to anybody, chris.pirillo.com. YouTube channel is at youtube.com/chrispirillo. And then, of course, we've got twitter.com/chrispirillo, facebook.com/chrispirillo, and the whole lot. Coupons.lockergnome.com, where you can save money. Go.tagjag.com/Apple if you ever want to buy something from a company that has provided me so much joy because of the products they make. You can also join us in the chat room. It's right here. It's part of the live video feed going out over the web 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.